Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of football. So y'all check this out. I knew it. FC Bayern Munich has fired Carlo Ancelotti. And I knew it. After that 0-3 or 3-0 in Paris, I knew it was over. Because they got a little dominated. And, when things like that happen with FC Bayern, it's only a matter of time before that trainer or coach is out of there. Now, I knew because when they had that draw against Wolfsburg and they're only third in the Bundesliga, they only play 5 games, but Bayern doesn't even like that. Bayern panics quickly. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge had to give that speech he always gives after a loss. And, and he was panic, and a couple of players, could say, hey, well, if I was playing, this wouldn't have happened if I was playing. It's the same thing, and the trainer never has too much time to get his things together. It has to happen right away because Bayern has to be winning, especially the Bundesliga. I think it's a little early, but it always is. They just have to win. They're a little bit spoiled, and they're fans. So, Carlo Ancelotti, he was on thin ice as it was, and losing 0-3 in the Champions League, I knew it was over. It was just a matter of time. I knew this was going to happen. It happened a few minutes ago, and it is what it is. And I don't know who they're trying to get or anything, but Bayern to get a good trainer. But let's see what it is. Now, the thing about Bayern, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't like them. Right? I understand when Germans go for Bayern Munich when they are in the Champions League because they represent the Bundesliga. I feel that. What I don't feel is in the Bundesliga, no other teams have a chance. They don't. The way, Bayern, they have more of the budget is way larger than anyone else's. And if some other team is kind of getting close to them, playing on their level, then Bayern will just buy their player in the next year. And the player's going to go to Bayern because, it's their livelihood. Because sometimes I get upset when they go. I'm like, well, why don't you stay at like Dortmund, or why don't you stay at Gladbach? Why don't you stay at Wolfsburg or whatever, right? And give Bayern a little bit of harass them a little bit, play on their level a little bit more than a year. But the Bundesliga, Bayern buys them every time, and the Bundesliga is Bayern versus whoever's playing good that year. And then but Bayern still has fans, so I don't really like that. But that would be in any league. I don't like. I think the Premier League has a little bit more parity than the other leagues in Europe, and especially Bundesliga because it's Bayern every single year. Every now and then we've had Wolfsburg about 10 years ago, Borussia Dortmund a couple of times when Kloppo was there. Kloppo! When he was there. But other than that, it's Bayern every single year, and no one's even close. And RB Leipzig coming up from the second league and they're doing what they're doing. They're playing decent, but it's not going to be for a long period of time. Bayern is going to win the league, and they're going to win it this year. You'll see. But back to the top, Carlo Ancelotti, he's out at Bayern just like we thought. And let's see what's happening going forward. Let's see what coach they're going to get. That'll be a little bit interesting. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.